The most powerful kingdoms aren't built on approval, they're forged in the fire of rejection. I know. Because mine was. At 16, I was the girl writing songs about classmates who wouldn't say my name. At 24, I was the villain in a story I didn't write. The world has a script for outcasts: stay down. Be quiet. Disappear. I ripped up that script. This is the true story of how I turned every no, every laugh, every betrayal, into the architecture of my own world. This is how you perform the ultimate alchemy, spinning loneliness into loyalty, and humiliation into unbeatable strength. Listen closely. Your moment of not fitting in is where your empire begins. Born in Reading, Pennsylvania in 1989, my story starts not on a stage, but on the sidelines. Picture a Christmas tree farm, then a suburban high school where I was the girl obsessed with country music lyrics in a land of pop. I wasn't just different, I was invisible. Lunch periods spent strumming a guitar in a practice room. Weekends writing 3-page songs about feelings that scared everyone else. That isolation wasn't my prison, it was my incubation chamber. While others were trying to blend in, I was in my laboratory, learning to crystallize every awkward glance, every unreturned crush, into a perfect 3-minute narrative. I wasn't missing the party. I was gathering the raw materials for a revolution. Fast forward to 2009. Peak of success is the most dangerous place to stand. On the world's biggest stage, at the VMAs, I learned what it feels like to be the punchline of a billion people. The message wasn't just you lost, it was you don't belong here. The industry expected a collapse. They expected me to shrink to fit their new, smaller box for me. So I did the opposite. I dove into the only thing I owned completely, my songwriting. I channeled that public humiliation into an album I wrote entirely alone, Speak Now. Every joke, every smear, became a verse, a chorus, a bridge. The lesson? Don't scream at your critics. Outcreate them. Make your pain so artful, so undeniable, that it becomes the very monument they have to look at. By 2012, I was a prisoner of my own success. The girl with the guitar was a gilded cage. The pop world viewed me as a tourist. So, I lit a match. I cut my hair. I moved to New York. I traded banjos for synths. 1989 wasn't just a new album. It was a strategic nuclear option on my old image. I burned the bridge to country star so completely, there was no going back. The rule is this: comfort is the enemy of evolution. If the path you're on has a ceiling, you must be willing to dynamite the entire tunnel and build a new one, even if everyone tells you you're crazy. Your future self will thank you for the courage. In 2016, they tried to erase me. A orchestrated public takedown. Cancelled. This time, the noise wasn't a moment, it was a monsoon. So, I disappeared. For a year. Not in shame, but in strategy. I let the world tell its story about me. I let them think they'd won. And in that silence, I gathered my power, my rage, my clarity. Reputation was my return, not with an apology, but with a declaration of war. I took their insult, the snake, and wore it as my armor. The lesson? The comeback is always stronger than the setback. But first, you must master the dormant phase. Let them exhaust themselves. Then, and only then, rise from the ashes they provided. With Lover, I chose joy. But the deepest betrayal was still to come, the sale of my life's work, my first 6 albums. It was the ultimate lesson: you can build the house, but someone else can hold the deed. So, I embarked on the most radical business move in modern music. I started rebuilding my house, brick by brick. Taylor's version is more than music, it's a sovereign act. It's saying, you cannot own my story, my voice, my youth. The principle is non-negotiable: you must own the foundations of your legacy. Your art, your name, your truth. If you don't, you are forever a tenant in someone else's empire. None of this strategy matters without the final crucial element: people. The Swifties. This wasn't an accident, it was architecture. I spoke to them in codes, Easter eggs. I invited them into my home, secret sessions. I fought for them, standing up to streaming giants, ticket scalpers. I showed up, consistently, authentically. In return, they didn't just listen, they mobilized. They became a cultural force. The ultimate truth: an empire of one is a fortress. An empire of millions, built on mutual respect and genuine connection, is an unstoppable nation. Your tribe is your greatest strength. Nurture it with real love. So trace the line, from the quiet farm to the tallest stadium. The thread isn't talent alone. It's alchemy. It's the conscious, relentless decision to take every single thing meant to break you: the loneliness, the ridicule, the betrayal, and not just endure it, but use it as fuel. To build your own stage where no one gives you a spot on theirs. I built a kingdom not from a place of belonging, but from a commitment to transform my not belonging into my greatest asset. The guitar was my weapon. Reinvention was my strategy. My fans are my country. And my story is now wholly mine. Now, here's your challenge, your direct call to action. What's the raw material in your hands right now? Is it a failure? A rejection? A dream people laugh at? That's not trash. That's your brick. That's your first chord. That's your secret weapon. Your journey doesn't start when you get the applause. It starts right now, in the quiet moment after a defeat. The world is waiting to write you off. Don't let them. Pick up your pen. Pick up your instrument. Pick up your plan. Start building your version. The throne isn't waiting for you to find it. It's waiting for you to build it.